Could a Borg nanoprobe assimilate a midichlorian? Classic cross-fandom question. Here's my take. Nanoprobes appear to be the size of cell organelles. They can also be fought off by an immune system. They are essentially viruses, just manufactured viruses. And viruses that can perform a lot of different functions. And midichlorians have been shown to be infected by viruses in the past. There was a Sith sickness called the Sickness. Star Wars Legends stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And for that matter, we know that midichlorians are naturally evolving life forms. They evolved in the center of the galaxy. And George Lucas's inspiration for midichlorians were the mitochondria, which can also be infected by viruses. So I see no reason why midichlorians cannot be assimilated by Borg nanoprobes. They work via the vector of viruses, midichlorians can be infected by viruses, thus nanoprobes can assimilate them. Now, of course, midichlorians have been shown to fight off viruses and diseases, so they'll put up a fight, but one of the things that we've seen from the Borg is that their nanoprobes, just given enough time, will adapt and assimilate. So it's not like countermeasures can't be taken against it, but your question was, is it even possible? And my answer is yes. Would this make the collective force sensitive, however? That I'm not sure about. You need absurdly high midichlorian count per cell to be able to do anything with the force. Like, you're looking at about 5,000 to even be a low-level force user. Members of the Borg have about 3.8 million nanoprobes in their bodies, but there are on average 37.2 trillion cells in a human body, which means there's not even a nanoprobe per cell in a fully assimilated Borg. Which means that if Borg nanoprobes were going to do the work of midichlorians, you would have to veritably flood a person's body with Borg nanoprobes on scales way more than we've ever seen. Is that possible? I'm not sure. One of the major functions of Borg nanoprobes, specifically the Type 5 nanoprobe, is to repair damage, including damage that assimilation causes. So we know that assimilation is traumatic. To ramp that up by literally factors on the scale of 10,000, bodies might just not be able to handle that. So you might already need the midichlorians in you for the Borg to do anything with the Force. That being said, if you do, the Borg should have no problem controlling it. Like I said, the Sith created viruses to control and manipulate midichlorians. So nanoprobes should be able to do it just fine. I'm just not certain that they could replicate the function of that many midichlorians without killing the host due to overflooding them with nanoprobes. Anyway, that's my take on it. What's your incredibly nerdy take on this incredibly nerdy question? Leave your response in the comments.